that I'll return, you can kiss my ass.
You don't, no. You don't.
Fuck you.
Okay. That's contempt. That's 93. Keep going.
Fuck you.
That's another
Fuck you
93.
again.
That's another 93. That's another 93.
Profanity can be used as an attention getter. And I think it got the court's attention, but he's in need of service.
Oh, he did.
They're minute trespassings that aren't even trespassing. I used an easement for one, and the other one should have been dismissed.
You know, probably you're about to try to make another mistake, and that is you're trying to practice law, even though it's about your case and you don't have a law degree.
Defense counsel has filed an emergency motion to attempt to purge the contempt in this matter.
You have.
And I first give the floor to my client.
Pardon?
I'm giving my client the floor.
Your Honor, there's no excuse for what I done, man. I lost my composure and I directed my frustrations at you. I apologize for being disrespectful to you and your court and wasting time, the people. Hopefully you accept my apology and reconsideration of the time you've sentenced me to. Thank you.
Your Honor, we have referred him to our aimed social work division to help him work through in some of the personal issues that he's going through that culminated in his outburst in court. You've been a judge for a very long time, set a very high bar for people as they appear before you. I think we communicate differently. Some people, even though it's socially inappropriate, use profanity, and profanity can be used as an attention getter. And I think it got the court's attention, but he's in need of service.
Oh, he did.
He's in need of services, Your Honor. He's in need of services, and we're trying to sort through a plan to present to the court. If you would accept his humble apology to help him move the cases forward.
Anything from the people.
Well, Your Honor, we were all present for it. I had a chance to review the video. It's actually worse than what the court noted on the record. I'm sure the court's seen the video, but it was worse than what the court noted. I will leave it to the discretion of the court, but if there's going to be a modification or change of the sentence imposed by the court, I would certainly like there to be a plan in place for Mr. Terrell. That would be the minimum, or would be to alter or change its sentence.
Mr. Durrell, what was going on with you?
Well, there's a lot of issues that I'm under currently. One, I'm unemployed. I can't obtain a driver's license. Without those, it's hard to provide for yourself. The charges, once we get into it, you'll see that they're frivolous charges. They should have never been brought to the court's attention. They're minute trespassings that aren't even trespassing. I used an easement for one, and the other one should have been dismissed. Just frustrations, man. There's no excuse for what I've done. I mean, it falls on me, man.
No, it does.
And he realizes that many other people are watching, and how the court handles it. We're hopeful that others won't use this as an example to act out as well.
Well, but from the very beginning, the one thing that, as Mr. Brown correctly points out, I've been doing this a minute. And, you know, Mr. Durrell, you were in my court, and I watched you because you were sitting in the back. You were sort of a dichotomy of things, because as you sat back in the back of the courtroom, you sat there very respectful. You did everything. You sat in that back row, just patient as all could be. When you came up, you again, initially it was fine. You were maybe upset by the charges, but a lot of people were like that. I could overhear, just so that you understand what I was trying to do, as you were talking to your attorney, that you didn't have a phone, you didn't have email, that you weren't going to be able to have adequate time. I would have just normally set it 2 weeks out, then whatever. I need to give more time, not to delay it, but to try to make sure that if you had to get in touch with Ms. Pirney by letter, you guys had to do that or do whatever.
See, I was thinking
that there be time for that to happen. And that seemed to aggravate you, but I think, when I look at it, you were aggravated because you thought the system was kind of dragging out.
Good.
But I was doing that for your benefit.
My apologies. I'm again misunderstood.
And so then when you wanted me to, then you wanted it done sooner. So then I said, okay, I'll move. I just said, well, move up to date. I didn't know it wasn't going to be helpful for you, but what the heck? And then that's when you went off.
I did.
I've had people go off in front of me before. Doesn't bother me. It's going to happen, I guess. But you just got yourself worked up to the point that as you were headed down and out, I'm just thinking, I don't know why you want to battle. It's a battle you can't win.
Silly me.
Yeah, silly, stupid. There's a lot of words. Maybe start with that because it didn't make any sense. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not saying this to embarrass you because you're in good hands with the folks at the public defender's office. You need a break, right?
Yes, sir.
You need something to go in your direction.
Yes.
Yeah. And it seems everything, you can correct me if I'm wrong, everything you had been doing, none of it was quite working out. Trying to get rid of stuff. This was one of the things you wanted it done and gotten rid of so you could try to move on to that next thing.
Absolutely.
And I'm not saying this again, I'm not saying this to embarrass you, but sometimes things get tough. Get yourself wound up, get to a point, and then
This is where courtroom reality kicks in. Disrespecting a judge isn't just bad manners, it's contempt territory. Once you cross that line, the judge isn't reacting emotionally anymore. They're protecting the authority of the entire court. And that's a fight no defendant ever wins.
behind you in lockup, you realize something.
Oh man.
Yeah. And as it was described to me, right or wrong, you were sort of laying there on the floor crying.
Wrong. I was sorrowful.
Look.
I may or may not have.
No,
I don't
just listen,
recall.
just listen. There's no embarrassment.
Mhm.
There's not. I got it reported to me
Right.
because I was worried about you. I
Okay.
didn't. Nobody was trying to say to embarrass you or do anything. You had gotten yourself to a certain point. Something got out of control, and now you had to figure. You took a circumstance that was kind of bad, made it even worse. Now you have to figure out how to get out of that.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
You had left here that day. You don't have a place to stay, do you?
No, I'm currently homeless. The Delana Center.
Pardon?
The Delana Center.
But are you there most of the time?
They have a waiting list period.
Yeah.
So as long as you continue to check in, I think they do a triage. To know that you're interested in a room there. They'll continue to screen you, and when one comes available, they'll offer it for housing. Until then, you sleep wherever you can, couches, wherever, tents, bridges, parks. As long as the cops don't push you along,
So the reality is you didn't have a place to go, right?
Oh no, I don't have a place to go. No.
All right.
Judge, he's even sleeping.
Pardon?
He was sleep deprived. He's sleeping it. He's
Yeah,
got a roof over
I
his
probably
head.
was sleep deprived a little bit too. Man, I couldn't stop falling asleep.
Now-
Couldn't, man.
I just thought it was my relaxing voice and personality. Mr. Allen, actually today, you look a whole lot better.
This is the moment the tough guy persona collapses. When the cell door shuts and it's just you and your thoughts, reality hits hard. Have you noticed how fast bravado disappears once consequences become real?
To eat, but I didn't have enough time to jump on the bus and come back, so I skipped it. I think
What do
I may
you
have had some donuts for breakfast, though.
Okay.
I think I may have.
What do you think I would do with you after what you did?
And you can do anything you want with me, Your Honor.
Oh, I know I can.
What I would like you to do for me is to let me go, and we'll have continued scheduling of the September 4th date. You'll see that I've told you the truth about the charges that are pending. They'll probably even get thrown out by then.
Pardon?
Once the prosecutor reviews them, they should probably get thrown out.
Well, probably you're about to try to make another mistake, and that is you're trying to practice law, even though it's about your case and you don't have a law degree. Why don't you leave it to the experts that are around you?
And,
Yeah.
sounds good.
I think he's suggesting that you suspend or hang it over his head. The contempt,
What
if
day
not
was that we sent him in?
purge, Your Honor.
I got it here and here. It was the 7th. Today's the 5th.
Set it for September.
No, I know I set him for September, but I said sentence. Can't just let you walk away from it. What you did is, so that you understand, this really isn't about you or me. It's about you,
Yeah.
but it isn't about me. You can say all those things you want, but the one thing in the past 25 years, I will tell you, I do not let people just disrespect this institution and walk away. It just won't happen with me, and I'm sure Mr. Brown has told you that. I just don't.
Okay.
I understand, however, and balance that against sort of where you are and what you're trying to do. So we're currently set for September 4th at 9 a.m. What I'm going to do regarding the contempt, I will grant to a certain extent the motion, and I'm going to reformulate the 558 days that you talked yourself into. And when you're back there thinking, think about this, how you took a case with a maximum 30-day sentence and parlayed that to 558 days.
Oh, goodness.
So what I'm going to do is take the 558 days. I will indicate defendant is to serve 93. I will give him credit for the 6 that he's been in and suspend at this time the balance.
Thank you.
When we come back, so it's down to 93 now. When we come back on the 4th, I'll consider whatever else I might do regarding that sentence.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Whether or not you serve the rest of it is going to be dependent upon your behavior, how you come into court. I don't ask anybody to, talk up to me. They don't have to like me. That's not my job. I'll tell you what, I like this Jarrell better than that other one I saw.
Right.
So let's just keep that up. You'll at least, and I don't like doing it this way, and I don't like saying it, you'll have a place, right? You're going to be eating regularly, and you're going to be looking a whole lot better, I think.
Okay.
I don't like doing it this way, but
Right.
maybe some benefit can come out of it, and you'll be able to get with their AIM division and see if we can just get certain things in place for you.
Right on.
All right, fair enough?
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can ask for. Thank you.
Let that sink in. This started as a case with a 30-day maximum, and his own behavior ballooned it into 558 days. That's not bad luck. That's self-sabotage. Do you think the judge was fair in cutting it down, or did this guy already burn his second chance?
He was in your corner batting for you. And so you ought to be thankful for that. Because quite frankly, whether you sat there 558 days or not, I was going home for dinner. So wouldn't have mattered to me.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.